Hey guys, today we're going to compare the Sony WH-1000XM4 to the Sennheiser Momentum 3 wireless headphones. Now, the M3s retail for $400 which is like $50 more expensive than the XM4s. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they compare to the XM4s in terms of things like sound quality, phone call quality, and noise cancelling performance. If you want to watch me compare the XM4s to other headphones in the market, or maybe find out what I think of the XM4s after a few weeks, please subscribe and ring the notifications bell, because this is the only way YouTube will notify you of new content from this channel. Just a very quick rundown about how they compare in terms of features. The M3s of course have better build quality. It's got a stainless steel headband, genuine leather cushions compared to the XM4s, plastics and rubber construction. Instead of having touch controls like the XM4s, it's got buttons on the right ear cup that lets you control things like music, volume, phone calls and noise cancellation. Apart from that, the M3s also supports high-res codecs like aptX and aptX low latency, whereas the XM4s only supports LDAC. On the other hand, the XM4s has better battery endurance of up to 30 hours compared to the M3's 17 hours. The XM4s also has this new feature called Speak to Chat. So if you're outside and you're trying to order a latte from the cashier, the XM4s will automatically detect that you're speaking and switch to transparency mode for you, so you can have a proper conversation. Also, the Sonys have this feature called Adaptive Sound Control, which automatically switches to your preferred noise cancelling or ambient sound level depending on your actions and your location. It also is more customizable than the Sennheisers through the Sony Headphones Connect app. Yes, we have seen some improvements to the Sennheiser Smart Control app. It is a little better now with that graphic equalizer, but still, it's a 3-band graphic equalizer and it covers only bass, mids and highs. The Sonys have got a 5-band equalizer covering mids to highs and a separate dial for bass. So there's a little more fine-tuning possible there. Also, the Sennheisers only allow you to toggle between 3 different levels of noise cancelling. The Sonys, they've got a dial in the app, and this dial allows you to move 20 different places from full noise cancellation to full ambient sound pass-through. This level of customization and fine-tuning is not yet possible with the Sennheisers. So in terms of features, even if the Sonys are a little cheaper than the Sennheisers, they do look a little more attractive. But of course, there are other factors to consider, like how comfortable they are to wear for long periods of time, how do they compare in terms of performance. So we're going to do a series of tests. First, the comfort test. Let's see how comfortable the Sonys are compared to the Sennheisers. Okay. Now, the Sennheisers are a little heavier than the XM4s, so that might have a small influence on how comfortable it is. Okay, the Sennheiser's clamping pressure is a little tighter, a little more stiff than the XM4s. Couple that with the weight of the headphones, I think the XM4s might be a little more comfortable. But just by a little bit, because the Sennheisers are still pretty comfortable to wear. The Sonys though, I don't feel as much of a heat build up inside the cushions. So if you live in a tropical country or if it's in the middle of summer, then the Sennheisers might be a little warmer to wear than the Sonys. Okay, now let's see how the XM4s compare to the Sennheisers in terms of sound quality. Okay. Wow, this is a very close fight. The Sennheiser M3s and the XM4s, they both sound great, really good. Of course, there are some differences. The XM4s seem to have a little more emphasis in the mid-range, a little more volume there, a little more airiness and brightness in the upper registers. So in terms of sound staging, the XM4s are gonna sound a little more airy than the M3s. Of course, in terms of the other elements of sound staging like the 3D imaging, layering, the positioning of the various tracks and instruments, they both sound quite similar. In terms of bass performance, they both were quite similar, as in the level of bass extension, detail, and texture between these headphones is about the same. But I did notice that the M3s sounded a little more impactful and it had a little more punch in the upper bass range compared to the XM4s. This means that if you listen to a lot of percussions music, your music is gonna sound like it's got more impact, more punch out of the M3s compared to the XM4s. Of course, like I said, the XM4s, they have some extra emphasis in the mid and upper frequency range. So music in general is gonna sound like it's got more excitement and more dynamic range in there compared to the M3s, which will sound a little more laid back in contrast. Alright, now we're going to compare their phone call quality. As usual, I'm going to play some really loud cafe style background noise to simulate making a phone call in a noisy cafe environment, and I'm going to record a voice memo on my phone using these headphones. As you can see from this video, the XM4s beat its predecessor, the XM3s, in terms of phone call quality. So will it now be able to rival or beat the Sennheisers in terms of phone call quality? Let's find out. Background noise, XM4s, record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So, you've heard it, the Sennheiser M3s are still the best at cancelling background noise during phone calls. Background noise was almost non-existent throughout the recording, whereas on the Sonys, you still do get a bit of background noise, but I kind of prefer how my voice sounded through the Sonys. It sounded louder, it had more clarity, more detail in there compared to the Sennheisers, which made my voice sound a little more robotic, like I was speaking through a megaphone. But what do you guys think? Which of these headphones sounded better to you? Let me know in the comments, but to me, it sounded pretty much like a draw because I like the way the Sennheisers cancels noise, yes, but I also kind of prefer the way the Sonys render my voice. Alright, noise cancelling test. As usual, I'm gonna play the same background noise that I played before and let's see which of these headphones have better ANC.
Noise cancelling.
Well, in terms of low frequency noise cancellation, they both are quite comparable. So, if you're looking to cancel the droning of the plane's engine or the rumbling of a subway train, then these headphones will do an equally good job at cancelling these noises. But if you want to cancel human voices, the Sonys might do a better job because it's more effective than the Sennheisers at cancelling mid-range frequency noise. So if you're in a crowded cafe and you're trying to study, but it's too noisy because everyone around you is talking, and worse, they are not socially distancing, then the Sonys might do a better job at blocking these human voices. Previously, when I compared the Sennheisers to the XM3s, the predecessor to these headphones, I said that the Sennheisers were the best headphones for noise cancellation because it cancels more mid-range frequency noise than the XM3s. Now, the situation is reversed, the Sonys are back. The XM4s are the best headphones for active noise cancellation. Now we're going to find out which of these headphones have lower Bluetooth audio lag when gaming on both Apple and Android devices. As usual, for an Apple device, I'm going to use the iPhone SE. For Android, I'm going to use the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. First, let's see what no lag looks like on the iPhone SE. This is audio straight from the iPhone speaker, so no lag. Now the XM4s, then the Sennheiser M3s, and then we repeat the same test on the Note 10 Plus. So, on the iPhone, the XM4s had a little less lag than the Sennheisers, but on Android, it was very close. The difference is so marginal that if I hadn't slowed the video down, no one would have been able to tell a difference. But please note that this is only for playing video games. If all you do on your phone is watch videos, you don't game that much, then you're not likely to get much or any lag at all because these apps like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, they tend to correct for such audio to video delays by delaying the video so that the audio lines up better with the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's me again. Welcome back and welcome to the biggest comparison video that I've ever made on this channel. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna grab a big bunch of some of the most popular earbuds in the market and we're gonna compare their phone call quality. And we're gonna find out which of these earbuds have the best phone call quality of them all. Now, some of you may recall that I've actually Hey guys, what's up? It's me again. Welcome back and welcome to the biggest comparison video that I've ever made on this channel. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna grab a big bunch of some of the most popular earbuds in the market and we're gonna compare their phone call quality. And we're gonna find out which of these earbuds have the best phone call quality of them all. Now, some of you may recall that I've actually made a few videos like this one before, but what's different So overall, yeah, I can see why some people might still want to go for the Sennheisers instead of the XM4s. It's got better build quality, it's got aptX support, it's got a voice mic system that all but eliminates background noise even in extremely noisy places. Like for example, if you're often taking phone calls in a construction site, then you might be a little happier with the M3s compared to the XM4s. Of course, it is still one of the best noise cancelling headphones in the market, but with the emergence of the XM4s, I think the XM4s are gonna be a little more attractive than the Sennheisers because it is, after all, in my opinion, a little better value for money. Its noise cancellation is a little better, it's got more features, more customization options through the Sony Headphones Connect app. It's also a little more comfortable to wear than the Sennheisers for longer periods of time with a gentler clamping pressure and a lightweight design. And all that for a slightly lower price than the Sennheisers. So you can see why I feel that the XM4s might be a little more attractive to more people than the Sennheiser Momentum 3 wireless headphones. But what do you think? Which of these headphones seem a little more attractive to you? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, please smash like, and if you want to see me compare the XM4s to other headphones in the market, or if you want to see more content about the XM4s from this channel, please subscribe and ring the notifications bell because this is the only way YouTube will notify you of new content from this channel. If you want to see my unboxing and first impressions of the XM4, please watch this video. If you want to see me compare the XM4s to its predecessor, the XM3s, please watch this video over here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.